Trevor, our Vertu Trophy campaign comes to an end, but there's plenty to be proud of, isn't there?
100%. I think the performance was everything we asked for and prepared for. I think playing a top opponent, you know, the players they have, the squad they have, is showing how good it is in League One every week. But we didn't take a step back today. We went toe to toe. They had a lot of possession, but I think we had as good chances as they did. Scored a fantastic goal to get back into the game. And we're just, you know, desperately gutted that we couldn't see it through to at least penalties. We were still chasing a winner to try and win it in normal time. But I think the players deserve great credit, and I think the credit comes from the opposition as well, because they've changed their team in every round apart from this one. And, you know, they've played their usual team, their big guns, and I think that's out of respect to what our players have done so far.
How much can you use that going forward, that, you know, Birmingham gave us so much respect ahead of the game tonight, and we've come away from not just thinking we didn't disgrace ourselves, I just think we should have probably won the game, or at least had chances to.
Yeah, look, I think they would look at their possession and think the same. So, you know, I'd have to assess the game back, but I thought at 1-1 either team could have won it. I think we had opportunities, they had opportunities. I thought it was quite an open game in that second half. I did think we got under their skin, and the supporters, and they got frustrated with how well we were playing and putting them off their stride. But, you know, they've got good quality that showed with the winning goal from a Scotland international. But our players put so much into that game, as they always do, and hopefully they'll take great confidence from that. I expect it to sting. I want it to sting, because ultimately we want to win. But I think we should take that performance forward into the remaining games we have this season.
You talk about the character the side showed tonight, and the fact that conceding such probably the worst time possible just before half time, to come out at the start of the second half and respond like we did, get back into the game, was really pleased and show a lot of character. Yeah,
that's right. I think the goal just before half time was a sucker punch. You know, I don't think Sam had a save to make before that. We were so disciplined in our structure and our duels, and they get that and they blow the half-time whistle 20 seconds after it or so, and it's a bit of a sucker punch. But the players keep doing what they keep doing. You know, they do it every day in training. They've been doing it since pre-season, so it's only right that it comes out in games. That's why we prepare this way. And they came out, showed the confidence to get the ball down, to try and play our way. It was a brilliant goal, all the way from back to front through the team. And after that, I thought we were the better team for a 20-minute spell. But, you know, when they can make the subs that they can make, I think it can sometimes turn the game in their favour.
You talk about the effort from the team there, especially when you look at the pressing from all the way from the front all the way to the back. Players like Jamie Walker's not had many minutes as of late, but where he ran till the 90th minute shows what this team is built off, doesn't it?
Yeah, look, Jamie's come in for his first start in a couple of months, and played the 9 role superbly well, had a part to play in the goal, had a part to play in the great chance in the first half. Worked his socks off from minute 1 all the way through. You look at Sars, Richie, who played 90 minutes or 70 odd minutes with 10 men on Saturday, and they're at it again. Brad, these boys keep going and going and going, and we have to keep going and going, because there's a lot more games to go. But look, they work it. They leave everything on the pitch. That's all I can say. At the end of it, they're absolutely drained. But, you know, in 3 days' time, they'll be ready to go again.
And that's it. Back at the University of Bradford Stadium at the weekend, it was a real chance just to get straight back on it, isn't it?
Yeah. It's every 3 days there's another challenge. But look, I think the players like it like that. I think they want to play games, certainly when you're in good form, which we are. But it'll be a different sort of environment. I think, obviously, even though it's at our ground, it'll still be a big crowd, but maybe a little bit of a different scenario, you know, because 95% was against us tonight. I think it'll be for us on Saturday. Well, I hope it will be. I'm sure it will be. But look, I think we can take the confidence, but we have to understand there's plenty more work to do. It's going to sting for a little bit, because, you know, there's a chance to get to Wembley and play a major cup final and potentially win. But the players should hold their heads high, because they were superb tonight.
That's it. We can use that disappointment and the scars from tonight to make sure that we don't drop our focus in the league and achieve our goals there as well.
No, there's a few scars on our minds from the last 12 months, but I think that's where our strength lies. I think we keep coming back, we take a hit, we step up, we go again. I think that's where our strength lies. It's not from luxury, it's not from success, it's from striving for success, it's from failing and then getting back up and going again, and we have to do that again after tonight.
The fans tonight were excellent from start to finish, weren't they?
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was such a great atmosphere to be involved with, and it was a proper game of football, really competitive. And you saw the response from the supporters to the players at the end, and that's why we stayed there for a little bit longer than normal, because it's extra special, you know what I mean? We just wanted to take them to Wembley, and a cup final. But I believe there's bigger games for us this season, but we're going to have to work exceptionally hard to make